12th of November. And so far I've got 381 subscribers, and my target is to have 500 by the end of the year, and I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to just keep on singing and playing and hoping that people enjoy it and then subscribe to my channel, because basically that's my target for the end of the year, and then I want to have 1,000 by my birthday, which is in April, and then I could potentially start earning through YouTube. Amazing. But I've got to keep saying it. If you enjoy my stuff, please subscribe, like, share, and all that malarkey. And also, if you want to, don't feel obliged. I know everyone's broke. You can buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/what Kitty sang. But if I don't say it, then I won't have coffee. But I don't actually like coffee. It would probably be a cup of tea, if I'm honest, or maybe a new hairband, because I've only got 2 hairbands and I feel like I need more. I'm always having bad hair days, you see, because I'm halfway through a haircut at the moment. I do mine at the same time as dogs, so I've done the front, but I haven't done the back, which is why I've got hairband in. I know, I'm so glamorous. And the reason I'm late, because I was supposed to be on at 6, but the reason I'm late is that I had to scrub the carpet because I walked in and the dog had bad poo and it was everywhere. I was like, oh my God, I don't even know where to start. So I've just been doing that for a little while. Oh, it's so glamorous around here. It really is. Anyway, so this is a new song I've printed off. I've literally just got it off I've got a couple of new songs actually, and I have literally just taken them off the printer, so I've not even tried these at all. So let's see how we go. This is Dido, who I love. I remember looking at these a little while ago and thinking, oh, I'll never be able to play them. And now I'm like, oh, actually, I know all those chords now. Okay, so I know you think that I shouldn't still love you or tell you that, but if I didn't say it, well, I'd still have felt it. Where's the sense in that? I promise I'm not trying to make your life harder. I return to where we are. And I'll go down with this ship. And I will put my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flag above my door. I'm in love, and always will be. I know I left too much mess and destruction to come back again. And I cause nothing but trouble, and I understand if you can't talk to me again. And if you live by the rules that it's over, then I'm sure that that makes sense. I will go down with this. Hello, this is Wolfie on pause on break. Hello, and hello. It's Dido, White Flag. I've only just taken it off the printer, so this is the first time I've played it. Well, I'll go down with this ship, and I won't put my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flag above my door. I'm in love, and always will be. And when we meet, which I'm sure we will, oh, I was there, will be there still. I'll let it pass and hold my There you go. Did I have considered it. I need to print it off. Hello everybody. Yeah, sorry, that's literally just off the printer. So hi Alison, how's my day going? Well, it was going good until I came back from the shop and the dog had, let's just call it bad poo, all over the living room carpet. It was bad. It was really bad. And then she hid under the table for a little while, but it wasn't her fault. It's not her fault. We've all been there. Hello America. Are you in America? Hiya. I've got to say it. If you're not subscribed, you've got to subscribe. It's the price of a ticket. I know it's really boring that you get asked that. Right, so that was Dido White Flag, and this is Dido Thank You, because I was like, oh, I'll do this one as well. YouTube police, oh my goodness, don't arrest me. Right, this is Dido Thank You, and again, I haven't played this before, so just bear with. I'll probably make some mistakes, and I'll do it really I'll do it really slowly. Slow and correct is the way you want to go. I'm just thinking how this goes again. I haven't listened to this for so long. In India, it's going to be oh yeah, because you're like 5 hours ahead. I am from the UK, from England. I mean, an English girl. Right. My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why got out of bed at all. Morning rain curls up my window, and I can't see it all. Even if I could, it'd all be great. Got your picture on my wall. It reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad. I'm good. I want to learn the accent so bad. I told you you've got to watch watch Downton Abbey. Oh, it's like that's like the Queen's English. Drank too much last night, got bills to pay. My head just feels in pain. Missed the bus and they'll be held today. I'm late for work again. Even if I'm there, they'll all imply that I might not last the day. And then you call me and it's not so bad. It's not so bad. I want to thank you for giving me the best day of my life. And just to be with you, it's having the best day of my life. Hold on, I'm just having I now know the time. Push the door at home at last, and I'm soaking through and through. And then you handed me a towel, and all I see is you. And even if my house falls down now, I wouldn't have a clue, because you're near me. And I want to thank you for giving me the best day of my life. And just to be with you, the best day of my life. Sorry, that's a bit slow because am I living alone? No, I don't live alone. I live with my dog and 2 cats. So no. What is going on? No, it's not possible at all. And now I've got, this is all straight off the printer. So they're all new songs. They're not going to be brilliant. What is, I don't understand why you'd want to fake an accent anyway. You should just have your own accent. It shows who you are. You should be proud of it. I mean, you obviously speak another language, which is like, that's something to be proud of. I can't speak another language. I can kind of read. Okay, bye Kitty, gotta go, I'm studying. Okay, babe. I'll see you again. Right, so this is Drops of Jupiter by Train. It's quite an old one, but I loved it when it came out. And again, I've never played it before, so bear with me. Now that she's back in the atmosphere with drops of Jupiter in her hair, she acts like summer and she walks like rain. Reminds me that there's a time to change. And since the return from a stay on the moon, she listens like spring and she talks like June. But tell me, did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights so faded? That heaven is overrated. Tell me, did you fall from a shooting star? One without a permanent scar, and then you missed me while you were looking for yourself out there. Soul vacation, tracing her way through the constellation. Hey, 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 hey. She checks out Mozart, what she does tableau. Reminds me that there's time to grow. Hey, 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 hey. Now that she's back in the atmosphere, I'm afraid that she might think of me as plain old Dane, old story about a man who was too afraid to play, so I never did land. And tell me, did the wind sweep you off your feet? Did you finally get the chance to dance along the light of day? Head back to the Milky Way and tell me, did Venus blow your mind? Was it everything you wanted to find? And then you missed me while you were looking for yourself out there. Oh, sorry, I was just checking to see that nobody had chatted. I'm going to practice the rest of that offline because it's got a key change and I'm not sure about it. I know it goes, can you imagine no love, pride, deep fried chicken, your best friend always sticking up for you, even when I know you're wrong. Can you imagine no fast dance, freeze dried romance, 5-hour conversation, the best soy latte that you ever had in me? That's how it goes, but I couldn't play it on the ukulele. And tell me, did the wind sweep you off your feet? Did you finally get the chance to dance along the light of day and head back to the Milky Way? And tell me, did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights all faded and that heaven is overrated? Tell me, did you fall from a shooting star? One without a permanent scar, and then you missed me while you were looking for yourself out there. There you go. There you go. I've lost everyone anyway. Oh no, I've still got one person. It's a weird time to come on because it's like everyone's eating dinner, getting in from work. I don't know why I chose to come on at this time actually. Right. The one person that's here, have you got any requests? Or like, it's probably best to say like a genre or like an artist rather than the specific song. Right. Again, never played this before. This is A Groovy Kind of Love by Phil Collins. When I'm feeling blue, all I have to do is take a look at you, and then I'm not so blue. When you're close to me, I can feel your heartbeat. I can hear you breathing in my ear. Wouldn't you agree? Baby, you and me got a groovy kind of love. We got a groovy kind of love. This is so I've only just picked this up off the printer, so it's not the best. Anytime you want to, you can turn me on to anything you want to, anything at all. I'm not sure about this music. The thing is, the reason that I love this song is that it's like, it's got lovely like violins and stuff in the background. Anyway, I'll skip it. I've been learning some Adele, and I've got Someone Like You by Adele. Now, this has got an E chord in it, and I hate E chords. They're like the bane of my life, so I force myself to like play songs that have got E chords in them. But yeah, this is all just practicing songs that I don't know perfectly, so they're never perfect. But it means that I can like play them, and then I can come back and chat. So how's everyone's day going? Where are you living? Where are you in the world? That's what I like to know. And also, how old are you? Because I get really, really young people on here. Like 12-year-olds. And I don't realise that they're 12, and I'm like chatting away, and then I'm like, oh, right, what? Oh, okay. You're like a child. This is Adele. I heard that you settled down, that you found a girl and you're married now. And I heard that your dreams came true. Guess she gave you things I didn't give to you. But friend, why are you so shy? Ain't like you to hold back or hide from life. I hate to turn out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it. I'd hoped you'd see my face, and that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't. Oh no, hold on, that's a weird chord. Over, yeah. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said, well, sometimes it lasts in love, sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. know how time flies. Only yesterday was a time of our lives. We were born and raised in the summer haze, bound by surprise of our glory days. I hate to turn out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away, I couldn't fight it. I hope you see my face and that you'll be reminded that for me it isn't over yet. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said, well, sometimes it lasts in love, sometimes it hurts instead. Nothing compares, no worries or cares, regrets and mistakes their memories make. Who would have known how bittersweet this would taste? Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said, well, sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said, well, sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. There you go. That's Adele. It wasn't brilliant, but it's a hard one. Right, let's see what else I've got up here. This is another one that I've been learning, 1,000 Years by Christina Perri. I've decided that actually I'm much better at singing slow songs, and it also means that I've got time to make mistakes. I've got time to find the next chord. I've only been playing for just over a year, so that's why I do the practicing. I kind of keep track of my progress. Heart beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave? How can I love you when I'm afraid to fall? But watching you stand alone in all of my doubt suddenly goes somewhere somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. Love you for 1,000 more. Time stands still, beauty in all she is, and I will be brave. I will not let anything take away what's standing in front of me. And every breath, every hour has come to this. One step closer. I have died loved you for 1,000 years. Love you for 1,000 more. And all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me, and I've loved you for 1,000 years. Love you for 1,000 more. There you go. Christina Perri. Sorry, I'm a bit croaky. I've been doing this every day. I can feel it on my voice. Have a little bit of iron brew from the Goethes. Right. This is George Michael, Careless Whisper. And I did this yesterday, but it's still... I'm not... Basically, I just run through it really quickly, and I just do a down straight, and then I get it in my head, and then once it's there, you can kind of make it your own and play around with the strumming and stuff, but at the moment, everything sounds a bit down straight. I feel so unsure as I take your hand and lead you to the dance floor. As the music dies, something in your eyes calls to mind the silver screen, all its sad goodbyes. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm, though it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. Should've known better than to cheat a friend. The wasted chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. Oh, oh. Time can never mend the careless whispers of a good friend. To the heart and mind, ignorance is kind. There's no comfort in the truth. Pain is the all you find. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet, I got no rhythm, though it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. Should've known better than to cheat a friend. The wasted chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. Sorry, I had an itchy face. It's probably cat hair. Tonight the music seems so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd. Baby, it's better this way. We hurt each other with the things we want to say. We could have been so good together. We could have made this dance forever. But now who's gonna dance with me? Please stay, 'cause I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet, I got no rhythm, though it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. Should've known better than to cheat a friend. The wasted chance that I've been given, though it's easy to pretend. The way I dance with you. Oh, oh. There you go. Lambja. Where's that? Where's that name from? I'd like to know where people are from. I'm just going to carry on doing the things that are on my music stand. And the next one is Elvis Presley, always on my mind. But I'm not very happy with the music because I think they've missed out a verse, but I'm just going to go with what's here. And then I need to scribble in a new verse. It just misses, there's that bit that he goes, tell her that my sweet love hasn't died. That bit isn't in it, which is weird. Right, so Always on My Mind by Elvis Presley. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. Maybe I didn't love you. Oh, my hole punch has gone through that. I'm going to think that's a BM, B minor. Quite as often as I could have. Little things I should have said and done. I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely times. I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. If I made you feel second best, boy, I'm sorry I was blind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Little things I should have said and done. I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. 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 There you go. Bit of Elvis. I just tried to, I've got such a random selection of songs that I know. I was like, right, I really need to like start learning some ones that like everybody knows. Like Tracy Chapman. Okay. I'm sorry. All that you can say years gone by and still words don't come easily. Like sorry, forgive me is all that you can say. Years gone by and still words don't come easily. right time, would you be mine? I love you is all that you can say. Years gone by and still words don't come easily. Like forgive me, but you can say, baby, maybe can I hold you tonight? Maybe if I told you the right words, ooh, at the right time, would you be mine? There you go. Any Chumbawamba? No. I mean, I think they only did that one song, didn't they? I mean, I probably could do it on the ukulele, but I've not got the music for it. I'm like getting through these songs today. This is a good practice. Okay, this is John Lennon, Imagine. Now, I'm just learning. So basically, you learn the chords, and then you start. Then after you've learned loads of chords, you do pluck in the strings, and it almost feels like you're learning it again, and it's really hard. So I normally just miss them out, but hold on, let me see if I can do it. Oh no, hold on. Yeah, doesn't really. Yeah, that doesn't sound anything like it. So I'll practice that offline. So I'll just go straight into the song. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, and above us on this sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. No greed or hunger, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. That's a chord. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. Nothing to kill or die for. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. There you go, bit of Imagine. Now, the next one is Extreme, More Than Words, and I don't know this very well, so it's probably going to be a little bit shaky, but we'll give it a whirl. I haven't played it for ages, and I think the last time I did it, it wasn't very good. Practice makes perfect. Yeah, it's this one. That's it. Right, so if I'm in a G, I just need to do that. That's it. Saying I love you is not the words I want to hear from you. It's not that I want you not to say, but if you only knew how easy it would be to show me how you feel more than words is all you have to do. Bear with. To make it real, then you wouldn't have to say that you love me, 'cause I already know. What would you do if my heart was torn in two? More than words to show you feel that your love for me is real. What would you say if I took those words away? Then you couldn't make things new just by saying I love you. Da da dee da da dee da dee da dee da dee da dee. More than words. Da da dee da da dee da. Now that I tried to talk to you and make you understand, all you have to do is close your eyes and just reach out your hand and touch me. Hold me close, don't ever let me go. More than words is all you have to do to make it real. Where am I? Oh no, I've lost it. I always lose it at the end. Oh, done. Hey Zach, you alright? Yeah, I lost it at the end. I was doing alright on that one. Yeah, I'm all right. Not bad. Near bad. Uh, I don't think that's right. Okay, this is supposed to be Whatever by Oasis, but I've never played it before, so bear with. I'm free to be whatever I choose, and I'll sing the blues if I want. I'm free to be whatever I like. If it's wrong or right, it's alright. It always seems to me, I always see what people want you to see. How long's it gonna be before we get out of bus and cars? No fuss, get a grip on yourself, it costs so much and free. Right, I'll practice that offline. But that wasn't bad for a first attempt. It's got a lot of chords in it that I'm not really sure of. Right, has anyone got any requests, or should I just carry on? Just carry on with the ones that are on my stand. Hi, Alpha TV. This song is by Blue, and well, I should say Elton John featuring Blue. I think it's because I think it was Elton John's song first. And every time I play it, I swear I get a little bit worse at it. But let's give it a go. I always feel like whenever I play this, I feel like I should sing this to the government, like. No. Okay. What I gotta do to make you love me? If I'm just a poor white girl. What I gotta do to make you care? If I'm a British patriot. What do I do when lightning strikes me? And I wake to find that you're not there. We can only hope. What I gotta do to make you want me? I'm a poor white boy. What I gotta do to be heard? If I'm the majority. What do I say when it's all over? Sorry seems to be the hardest word. So sad, so sad. It's a sad, sad situation, and it's getting more and more absurd. So sad, so sad. Why can't we talk it over? Always seems to me, sorry seems to be the hardest word. What I gotta do to make you want me? What I gotta do to be heard? What do I say when it's all over? Sorry seems to be the hardest word. So sad, so sad. It's a sad, sad situation, and and it's getting more and more absurd. So sad, so sad. Why can't we talk it over? Always seems to me that sorry seems to be the hardest word. What I gotta do to make you love me? What I gotta do to be heard? What do I do when lightning strikes me? What I gotta do? What I gotta do? When sorry seems to be the hardest word. There you go. You didn't have detention today. Well, that's because you weren't checking your phone. You learnt your lesson. Right, I'm not. This is Janis Joplin, Take a Piece of My Heart, and it's so difficult. I keep picking it up. And it's got lots of E chords in it. I hate the E chord. It's my worst, but that's why I've got to keep playing it. So bear with me. This is going to be awful. It's going to be evil on your ears. So come on, come on. It would be good if I was playing the right chord. So come on, come on, come on, come on in. Didn't I make you feel like you were the only man? And didn't I give you everything that a woman possibly can? Each time I tell myself that I think I've had enough. But I'm gonna show you, baby, that a woman can be tough. So come on, come on, come on, come on and take it. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Break it, where am I? Break another little bit of my heart now, honey. I'll practice that offline. It's painful on the old ears if I do it in front of you guys. But that, to be honest, that wasn't too bad. And also, I'm trying to learn Joni Mitchell, both sides now. That's really, no, I'm not even going to attempt that. Who's ready for a Christmas song? Oh, you want cranberries? I can do cranberries. I just picked up these on, this is Wham! Last Christmas. I've got to start practicing my Christmas songs, you see. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Once bitten, twice shy, I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. There you go. It's actually quite a simple one, so I'll leave that. I'll just pull it off the printer. Hold on. Let me just grab my folder, because I put all my cranberries away yesterday, I think. How are we doing? What time? Hold up. Oh God, it smells so bad in this living room. Cookie dough ice cream. I'm more of a, when it comes to ice cream, I'm more of a vanilla fan. I just like vanilla ice cream. I think it's probably the best. And then my second would be mint chocolate chip. I'm not into those, like, you know, posh tubs. I'm more of a, like, when it comes to chocolate, when it comes to ice cream, I'm more of a quantity over quality. What am I doing? Cranberries. Oh, yeah. What do you want? Zombie. Da, da. Oh, look. There it is. God, I need a bigger folder. Right, so that's your third. Yeah, so what is it? 7, 8, 5, 7, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5. Do that again. 7, 8, 7, 7, 8. Am I playing the right? No, I'm not even playing the right string. It's the best I've played it so far. Child is slowly taken. The violence calls such silence. Who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are crying. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Oh. Another mother's breaking, our heart is taking over. The violence calls such silence. We must be mistaken. It's the same old theme since 1916. In your head, they're still fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are dying. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Oh, oh, There you go. There you go. Roy Harper. No, is he a footballer? Is he a singer? I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna try and do a music artist. No, I'm not. I'm just not very like. I probably do know music that he's sung, but I'm just not very good at knowing that that's people's, like, knowing the names. You see what I mean? And really, I don't really know any music past about, I don't know, like what, 2015, basically. Anything after 2015 is like, no. Like, everyone's always going, you should play Billie Eilish, and I'm like, yeah, I know who she is. Like, I know who she looks, what she looks like, but, and I know that she plays the ukulele, but I've literally haven't heard a song of hers. I probably have heard a song of hers. I just didn't know it was hers, if you see what I mean. But I'm just not very cool. Right. Could you try when an old cricketer leaves the crease? I don't know what that is. Is that a song? You got a fast car. I want a ticket to anywhere. Maybe we can make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me and myself, I got nothing to prove. You got a fast car. I got a plan to get us out of here. Been working on a convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Wanted to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs. Finally found what it means to be living. See, my old man's got a problem. He lives with a bottle, that's the way it is. Said his body's too old for working. Body's too young to look like his. Mama went out and left me. She wanted more from life. What was it? Sorry. Mama went out and left me. Wanted more than life than he could give. I said somebody's gotta take care of him. So I quit school, that's what I did. Oh, honestly, it's the same 4 chords and I still can't remember. You got a fast car. It's fast enough so we can fly away. We gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way. Remember when we were driving in your car, speed so fast that I felt was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arms felt nice wrapped around my shoulders, and I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. What? It was at my dad. What, that song? Oh, I've never heard it. Hi, Sophia. I think I do. Were you not on yesterday? You got a fast car. We'll go cruising, entertain ourselves. You ain't got a job. Work in the market as a checkout fast that I felt was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder, and I had a feeling that I belong. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. I'll practice that. I think that's as much as that's the best I've played that so far. What happens is, it's really annoying when you print off the music, it shows you like, it's got like, it only gives you the notes for the first verse. So then when you're on the second verse, you're like looking back on the first verse, so to look at the notes, but you need the words from the second verse. It's all very confusing, which is why it's better for me to play slow songs, so I've got time to do that. Hello, I'm doing fine. How are you doing? Where is everyone from? I like to know. Like, are you in the UK? Some people are from far off lands. We've got all sorts. It used to be, it was the UK and then the US and then Indonesia. They were the top three, and now Germany. Oh, you're from Ireland. I love Ireland. I just split up with my Irish boyfriend. What, you're in Romania? Wow. Oh, right, you live in the UK, but Romania. Oh, I see. I get you. Do you know what? The only thing I remember is there was like a war in Romania, wasn't there? Like in the 80s, I want to say. Correct me if I'm wrong. I just remember that there was lots and lots of, we did lots and lots of stuff at school to like raise money for orphan babies in Romania. It was like all over the news and stuff. It was like, like in the early 80s, it was like Ethiopian children, and then the late 80s, it was Romanian babies that we used to do loads of charity events for, and like send boxes, like shoe boxes with like toys and things like that in it. That's what I know about Romania. I don't know anything else about it, but are the things better now? Are things better in Romania than they were? I don't know. Have you ever visited Ireland? I did, but I was about 3. My mum always thought it was really funny that we just sat in a cafe on a ferry, and I described it as a moving ferry, and then suddenly we were in another land. Do I like politics? I'm so political. It's ridiculous. I wish I wasn't, but it's really hard not to be these days, isn't it? Everything's political. It's just, it's like bogs you down sometimes. But I never blame it on like an individual. It's generally the governments that, I mean, look at our government. Shameful Keir Starmer. I can't even call him sir, because I think that just makes a mockery of the knighthood system. And I'm not being funny. If Sadiq Khan can get one, I think I should have one. I think we should all have one. He's a dodgy guy, that guy. Right. They had holes in their flags. What, in Romania? Yeah, about politics, lots of Palestinian protests are widely occurring. What is your point of view? I think they should F off and do something about it in Gaza if they care about it that much. I'm sick to death of it. That's my point of view. I know that most of us feel the same about that. I just don't think that I don't know anything about it. I don't live there. I'm never going to go there. You should. Loads of people know far more about it than me. And I'm kind of sick to death of the hate marches that take place every single week, that are attended by, I'm not saying everybody, I think some people genuinely do care, but look at what's going on in Sudan at the moment. Where is the outrage about that? Where are the protests about that? Why is it only about this one place? that's so um, political and divisive. And I think the reason is because lots of people hate Jewish people. That's what I think. I know, yeah, I am pretty political, but we've got enough problems of our own in this country that I just wish that the government and the media would actually start reporting on the stabbings and the knife crime and the illegal immigration and everything else that goes on in this country and what's going on in Ireland and whatever else. I wish that we could just concentrate on that. But unfortunately, every single week, like, our police force is just absolutely like demoralized at the moment, because all they are is crowd control. That's all they do all the time, is have to deal with protesters. If, like, I'm sick to death of it, to be honest. If you don't like England and you want to change England, then go and live somewhere else, because we're quite happy with it. That's what I think. I know. It's cool that if you don't agree with me, guess what, Sophia? The problem is that if all the people, like, from war-torn countries come here, then we can't send any stuff to any foreign aid abroad. So we're having to, like, cancel foreign aid to help other countries. Everyone, Kitty, don't have super chats yet. So if you want to, you can buy her a coffee. Yeah, you can buy me a coffee. I think we've lost someone anyway. I don't think he liked my answer. And I also think that I'm sick to death of everyone going on about the English flag and that it's divisive. No, it's a nation's flag. If you're offended by the flag of the nation that you live in, you know what to do. Like, it's so ridiculous. Where else in the entire world does that happen? Only in England are we shamed for being white and English. I'm not. I'm proud of who I am. I think that I'm a nice person, and I try and I try and be charitable, and I try and be nice to people. Like, you know, if I go past a bus stop and there's, like, people waiting there and it's raining, I always, like, pull in, and they probably think I'm mental. And I'm like, does anyone need a lift anywhere? I'm going here. Like, that's how I try and be nice in my own streets and try and be charitable to people. And I think that's all you can do. Just be nice. But yeah, I am kind of sick of it. Like that, whatever his name is. What is that, Bob Villain? Who are you? Who are you? Okay. No, I don't. Bye, Sophia. Hi, Kapil. Sorry, I think an apple fell and Newton discovered gravity, yet millions of people fell. No one discovered humanity. Who were the millions that fell? It's really difficult having a proper chat on these chats. Like, I'm such a debater. I would never, like, I would politely debate with anyone. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think that that's what has been lost. That we should be having polite debates about lots and lots of things, but it's like common sense has been lost in the wayside somewhere. I want, you know, I hate war. I absolutely hate war. I wish that there was no wars, and I wish everyone could just live peacefully, but unfortunately, that, you know, it's a nice idea, isn't it? But I've heard there was a secret chord that David played. Oh my God, I cannot imagine. Zach, what do you debate? What are you allowed to say? Do you not get told off? Do you debate trans issues? I bet you're not allowed. I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? But it goes like this, and the fours and the fifth, the minor four and the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. And she tied you to a kitchen chair, and she broke your throne, and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew that hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Baby, I've been here before. I know this room 'cause I've walked this floor, and I used to live alone before I knew you. Oh, sorry. And I've seen your flag. Oh, no, I lost it. And I've seen your flag on the marble arch, and love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. There was a time you let me know what's real and going on below, but now you never show it to me, do you? And remember when I moved in you, and the holy dark was moving too, and every breath we drew was hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Baby, there's a God above, and all I've ever learned from love was how to shoot at someone who outdrew you. And it's not a cry that you hear at night, and it's not someone who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. There you go. What makes me happy in life? My animals and singing. That's it. Hold on, I'm just going back and reading. Just going back and seeing if I've missed anything. What makes you happy in life? Everyone, what makes you happy? What's your... Yeah, my dog, my cats. They're my reason. My raison d'etre, as they say. My mum. I've got a very, very small family, you see, and I was married, but I'm not anymore. He wasn't very nice. I shouldn't have ever married him. When I went in, and I was wearing my wedding dress, and I showed it to show my mum on my wedding day. She went, you know, you don't have to do this. I was like, oh my God, that is not the dream that I'd envisaged in my head as a child. But she was right. I shouldn't have done it. What a waste. What a waste of money. Waste of time. It didn't last very long. That doesn't sound very nice. That doesn't sound nice at all. I was trying to do Amy Winehouse, but how long? Oh gosh, I've been on like. I think you should put your headband on every stream. Well, the thing is that that's what I was going to buy my coffee. You know, if people were gonna buy me a coffee, I was going to buy new headbands because I love my headbands and it covers my. I'm going through a haircut at the moment, you see. So I've only got two, I think. I've got a red spotty one and then I've got this one. But yeah, I was like, that's what I could do. I could have a collection of headbands. And I also try and wear lipstick because I think that it detracts from the fact that I'm not wearing any other makeup on my face. Just look at my lips. If I was like going out, if I was on a date or something, I'd obviously make an effort, but I'm just sat in my living room. I've just cleaned up loads of dog poo off my carpet. Do you know what I mean? It's not that glamorous. Obviously, once I start touring, I'll have a glam team and a costume department. Right, well, I'm going to be off ski, I reckon. It's been almost an hour and a half, you know. So I need to go and get some dinner. I can tell when I start to flake a bit that I'm like, yeah, I need to eat something. So I hope you've all had a lovely time and thank you for joining me. And God bless. Have a lovely evening and I'll probably be back tomorrow. Have a good day. Have a good evening.